Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Hippy Dippy. Now, tell Hifumi she shouldn't get her hopes up. You'd like to talk to her more. I would like to talk. Well, that works out well. I'd like to talk to you more too. You would? Yes, of course. I'm a fan of yours. Remember? I'm honored you go out of your way to speak to me. But I'm curious about something. If you wanted to talk to me so badly, why didn't you approach me earlier? Wouldn't that be easier than waiting in the hot springs, hoping I get along? Good point. There's no guarantee that I would have come here tonight. I suppose. Oh wait, that was me. Sorry, me. I suppose not, but I thought this was my best option. I truly have been busy working at this Rokuro. I have little free time during the days to spare. Not that I mind much. I enjoy good, honest work, and I particularly like employing my hands. Cooking and cleaning makes me happy. Oh, she's like a wife. She's like a fucking house cleaning wife. I don't have much time to spare you. Arguing though I find you, then isn't that all the more reason to speak to me directly? How you guys doing, by the way? Welcome to part one of the fucking part this game is. But the directness is far too harsh. It would remove the romance from our encounters. She just wants your dick, dude! Run! For true understanding to blossom, it must be done by chance beneath the light of the moon. That is how all love stories start. She is so fixated on story love. What the fuck, lady? In movies, maybe? But movies are all I know. I have been an actress for over a decade. And I know how tales between men and women should unfold. Women who are too forthright are considered unladylike. If I want to maintain my appeal, I cannot afford to chase you down. All of my time spent among you humans taught me that women should be meek, shy, and graceful. She has been living a long time. I have attempted to cultivate that image as best I can. A lady cannot be seen to look desperate. It simply does not do. Okay. So that's why you wanted our meeting to look like an accident. Yes, indeed! I'm so glad you have you pressed so simply, hippie. And smile as light as a refreshing but too little to ease my headache. What? Oh wait, what a convoluted way of going about things. Yeah, good point. I think Hifumi's idea of a woman should act is a bit dated. Men would have preferred shy, passive flowers in the past, but it's the 21st century now. Girls like Cosmos who post half-naked photos of themselves online are all the rage, not to mention bubbly idols like Inu. In the future, could you come to me directly when you want to talk? It'll make things a lot easier. You would prefer that? I fear that would ruin some of my charm. But if that's what you want, what you like, I shall do my best. Right. Thanks. I'm glad this has been more or less cleared up, but speaking of American Shy, you weren't exactly mild when I first stumbled upon you. You practically begged me to ravish you. I did! You know you did. Now that's funny! Presses her fingers her lower lip. I'm sorry, but I can't quite recall saying anything of the sort. Sure you can. I heave a sigh. She just wants your dick, dude! She's got nice ass and big tits! Hifumi can't be as modest as she makes out. If she was, she would have conversing to me by hot springs of all places. It is full of contradictions. Objection! Where's Phoenix Wright? I want to do an objection! Her true nature might be even harder to grasp than Inu's. Inu's just a fucking stuck-up bitch. Cosmos is laid back. The businesswoman, all she wants to do is fuck. And she's more of a shy person, but I think she has a split personality. She might be a psychopath in disguise! At least Inu just a serenade. I don't know what that word is. That's a simple trope I can understand. What about Hifumi, though? If she trying to mess with my head on purpose, well, whatever. If you really can't remember what you said like 5 seconds ago, which I very much doubt, then I guess I'll let it slide. Oh, are you trying to drop the subject just like that? Isn't that what you want? I had hoped you might probe a little deeper, yes? Something about that word probe makes me feel face flushed. It comes loaded with a lot of connotations. I think that's what that word. I'm learning words as I play this fucking game. Is this supposed to be a perverted game? But for some reason I'm learning. This is not good. I try to appear by graceful and designful, as a proper lady should. But I am not a normal woman. Father was a Japanese man, but my mother was a succubus. Like the rest of my sisters. Prey of an adore of humans. That is what I really am. I act during movies, yes. But I've always acted during the day. My day-to-day life among you humans too. My fans want me to be a meek, mild, significant beauty. I do my best to appease them. It can get stifling. Sometimes I need to let off steam. Now we're in the mountains. There's no one else around. It's just me and you. So why don't you answer my expectations? Won't you come into sprays with me? I can warm you up. Yes! Boing, 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 boing. My dick is getting hard! Violent eyes flush with like flames. Think of it as a reward for being such a loyal fan of mine. I want to get to know you better, hippie. I want to get to know you like my sisters have. Can I not? Is it no good? Are you not interested? No, that isn't it. That's not it at all. I'm still your fan, Hifumi. I'm a huge fan. I love you. Well, that's the relief. I was beginning to worry. But if you're my fan, why did you hesitate? Won't you come closer? She is sucking you in, dude. That's what Succubus does. You need to run. She wants your dick. You gotta have the fucking common sense. I would love to follow Hifumi, but Inu Cosmo's warning still rings in my ears. Said that she would make me her slave. Slave? What is this BDSM bullshit? Like, why am I playing this game? I don't know. Just how true is his statement? Hifumi is really dangerous, I don't know, but part of me worries. If I step water after her, my life will change for good. I stand on the edge of the hot springs pounding, I hear it. It's a loud anger cry, and then the slapping of feet. It's coming closer. Why you? Get away from my producer this instant, you hard lot! Ah, oh my. Hifumi. Hifumi squeals cutely, her indigo eyes widen as a force of nature descends upon her. Said the force of nature comes in the form of what is it? Of young 20 something year old woman. Repleasant was with slender limbs, orange twin tails, and a fearsome scowl. Of course, it's none other than Inu! Hifumi blinks at Inu's cutely, one hand pressed against her cheek. She looks stunned as well she might. Back and turns to me, but I can see her face and profile. Can make out some of the expectation. Oh wait, let's see. I do it. Her eyes narrow as her brown furrow. I went backwards because I forgot something. It wouldn't be an explanation to say that she looks pissed. She's extremely pissed, in fact. A random aside from you. When I was back in elementary school, we studied volcanoes. Our teacher even let us make our own volcanoes with paper mache and baking soda and vinegar. That's what they always did back in the school days. Well, nowadays everyone's doing it on the internet. When the vinegar was added to the baking soda, the chemicals I can't say that. Bubble up, I can't speak! Why is there so many difficult words in this game? All I'm looking at is this girl's big tits! That's all I'm looking at! Erupt explosively over the side of the died volcano. I might bring this up now, you may ask. Well, it reminds me of those volcanoes. Oh wait, oops. She must have blown a gasket. Oh shit! How can one small skinny woman contain so much hate and rage within her body? It shouldn't be possible. Man, you've got some anger issues in you. I've told you this before. She's got anger! Scientists all over the world are baffled. There's no scientists! All there is two hot succubus chicks who have big tits that want to fuck you, dude! And that's a lot. Hey, Inu, I'm glad to see you too, but this is quite sudden. Why are you glaring at me like that? She's looking at her tits. Well, boobs, pretty much. You are making me feel as though I have done something wrong. You have done something wrong. You are a two-faced witch. Oops. Oh my! I pressed the button too fast. Hifumi purses her lips together. Are you not aware that I'm your elder? Should show me some respect, as you do to Marina. She respects Marina because she does BDSM stuff to her. Like, she has some anger issues because of that reason. Oh, what? And whoever said I respected her? Blah! Spits into the hot springs. She spits in the hot springs? Damn. I'm sure that's unhygienic, but I don't bring it up. There's more important matters at hand. Such as the teensy tiny fact that Inu looks like she's going to murder Hifumi. Cage fight! Cage fight! Cage fight! Cage fight! I don't respect Marina, but I respected you even less. Ooh, wow, that's shots fired. Les, you might be older than me, but that doesn't mean you're smarter. And it certainly doesn't mean you're a better person. How could you do something so awful? How could you? Forgive me for my ignorance, but I'm not sure what it is exactly you're accusing me of. Why don't you mind explaining it to me simple, so that I might understand? You know precisely what you were doing. Don't play dumb with me. You're trying to seduce Hippie after I told you not to. How dare you try to steal my producer from under my nose? You might be a bit older than me, but that doesn't give you the right to take anything I hold dear like it belongs to you, damn it! Wow, she's pissed off. I was in this disagreement. If you can call it that, plays out from a safe distance. I haven't taken a single step into the hot springs yet, but I'm still standing the banks dry as a bone. The water looks incredibly inviting, but the bickering succubus sisters, not that they're real sisters, are pulling me off. I sigh. I came all the way to the countryside so I can relax, but this scene is the exact opposite of relax. I feel bad for you, dude! Wait a minute, is that the same thing? Yeah. I don't really want to get embroiled into an argument. Well, I guess you two can call me if you need me. You know where my room is. Have fun! Bye, bitches! Try not to get too carried away. I'm sincerely hoping you doesn't try to drown me. Yeah, that wouldn't kill her. Being a succubus, she's stuttery than most humans. But succubi still need to eat and drink, presume. Though I have no hard proof, need to breathe. Let's pray this story doesn't turn out into a murder mystery. Yeah! Just don't do anything I want to do, okay? Don't play too rough. And if one of you dies, I prefer it to be happen in a way that doesn't incriminate me. In fact, if anybody asked, I wasn't even here. This isn't my problem. Bye! Though I am the cause of this chaos, Hifumi and you don't bother me. They're far too wrapped up in one another. You stupid bimbo! Well, bimbo means she has big boobs. That's a mean thing to say. But if you bring us closer, I care not what you call me. If this is your way of bonding in you, I shall accept it. I'm glad you're opening up to me just a little bit more. She is so fucking airheaded! Stop laughing at me, you creep! This isn't funny, I'll kill you! I'll seriously kill you! Jesus Christ, she wants to kill a bitch! Ah, sisterly love! I have never known it to be so intense. Your feelings for me have been heard, and I will accept them all, no matter how forbidden they may be. What the fuck is this conversation going? Society may look down on our love, but I will never shall. Why are you blabbing on about? I don't love you, you idiot! Why you drop dead? Yeah, given the circumstance of hightailing it out of here really is the best course of action. These women are way too much for me to handle. Let's get the fuck out of here! Let's go back to our inn. After excelling myself from Hifumi and debate, I returned to my room, thank God. As I was unable to take a dip in the hot springs. I instead have a warm shower. It's into my night clothes. I turn off the lights, then curl up beneath my futon, really exhausted. I fall asleep the moment my head hits the pillow. I awake the following morning, so I did the morning before that. One before that. I guess Hifumi must have spoken earlier again. The violent argument she had with Inu. Hifumi might seem like a reserved woman, but I'm starting to see that there's more to her than meets the eye. She has much more stamina than one might imagine. She's also really bad of an airhead too, to be honest with you. And she's quite prolific at twisting the truth to suit her own ends. She's a manipulative bitch. That's what I'm starting to understand about her. Though Inu should have had the upper hand in their dispute, Hifumi was able to fluster her. Truth be told, she flustered me quite a bit too. Herself a pushover, but that couldn't be further more than the truth. She's surprisingly brazen. I don't even know what that word is. But I don't dislike that. In fact, after seeing all of these facts of Hifumi's character, I'm more intrigued by her more than ever. Really. That's why I decided upon waking to set off to the kitchen. I love to continue our talks from last night. And I'm pretty hungry too. I dressed in my typical attire then leave my room. It's very early in the morning and it's only 7 and thereabouts, and I can't hear anything as I walk the hallway. I guess everybody's asleep. I feel like I should be sleeping too. Very movement and things with tiredness. And I keep pausing to yawn. But I've already left the warmth of my futon. Be silly to retreat now. I want to speak to Hifumi. What does she really want from me? Is she interested in me like Inu and Cosmos seem to believe? Does she want to make me her slave? Dude, seriously, you need to get the fuck out of here! She's gonna itch the shit out of your dick! Run! She's gonna gag you and freaking tie you up and beat the crap out of you with her fucking lips! Fucking run! And why are the other succubi so wary of her? Is it simply jealousy? Or is it something more? These mysterious swirls around me, even denser than the scent of Hifumi Meishu soup. I padded down the hallway. I pushed open the sliding door, then crossed the garden. The separate complex that houses the kitchen and the dining room is only a few feet away. Leaves and rumbles my hair and stirs the leaves of the tree. Other than the sound of wind, the garden is completely silent. I think it's quite peaceful. You don't hear a silence like this back in Tokyo. It's full of hustle and bustle at all hours. Yeah, the problem with cities and places that are like in the boonies, it's quiet and peaceful. In the city, it's always loud, even at nighttime. That's why when you go to Las Vegas, they always say Las Vegas is the city that never sleeps. It's always so much noise. I enter the separating building, remove my shoes in front of the door, and slip into it and put in the air. Then I make my way into the kitchen. And we're going back to this fucking thing. When I open the door, I find Hifumi. She's all alone. Was the first time I met her in the kitchen. I guess the other employees of this room are busy everything up in the dining room. Hifumi is she is wearing an apron over her kimono. I guess that's to protect her clothes from stray spots of the miso soup. I want miso soup. Miso soup sounds delicious right about now. Despite the precautions, however, her sleeves have been left to to hang loose. She hasn't bothered to secure them with a tackle. Is she confident of her cooking abilities that she doesn't you need to secure her sleeves? You wouldn't thought her long sleeves would get in the way, but apparently not. They don't seem to hinder Hifumi in the slightest. She continues to stir up her miso soup, with which and babbling away a pot of gas plates. Okay, her sleeves seem in danger of draping into the soup, but it never happens. Hifumi's emotions are extremely elegant and well precise. She must have done this numerous times. With her long, dark hair and her traditional clothes, Hifumi looks like a Japanese quintessentially Japanese beauty. What the hell? You made me think, trying to spell words, trying to say words. I'm not very good at English, apparently, jackasses! I define any man to look at her in the muggy kitchen and not think, wow, she must make a great wife. Oh, Hifumi must have heard me enter the kitchen because she turns to me a sweet smile. To what do I owe the pleasure? I was just wondering, how are you, Inu? How are you? Inu was being pretty mean to you yesterday. I was worried. Oh yes! You were there to witness that, weren't you? Hifumi smiles ruefully. I apologize that you had to see such a shameful display. Hippie, whatever must you have thought of me? I said and did a lot of embarrassing things. But I assure you, I did not mean any of them. It was all an act. I was merely trying to fluster Inu. Will leave me be. Wow, she is so manipulative. Like, that is fucking sketchy as hell! I love my little sister, but not in that way. I far prefer the attention of men. Yeah, I figured this once. Don't worry about it. And you look pretty perturbed about the whole thing. Her face was kind of funny. I almost wish I'd taken a photograph. That might have been amusing, yes, but I doubt she would like that. She is very particular about her looks. Being a celebrity, she places a deal of importance of curating her personal image. Catering. I think that's what it is. Curcuring? Man, this game has a lot of words that I've never even heard of! Being famous sounds exhausting. Oh, isn't it so bad? It isn't so bad. The work is hard, yes, but it has its perks! Specifically, having supporting fans like you, of course! I should have just done the part here, but it's only been 28 minutes. Hifumi offers me a sincere smile, which makes my stomach do a somersault. What the hell, man? How the hell you do a somersault? I thought Hifumi looked attractive last night wearing nothing but a towel on, but kimono and apron combination is a classic. It can't be beaten! My dick is so writhing in pain because it's so hard right now! It's not, but I'm just saying. It's a shame my provocations were unable to deter. I cried out most presently, refused to back down. Hifumi sighs. Ah, if only I was better at being firm with her, like Maria, then maybe she didn't treat me like with such disrespect. I don't know about that one. Inu's playing disrespected to Maria too. Yeah, you get that right. Yes, I suppose she is. She's really quite the handful. Yeah, she is really quite the handful. You know it, bitch! She's very, very fury and passionate and stubborn too. And once she gets an idea into her head, it's almost impossible to just shoot her. I understand why she dislikes me so, but I have since mended my ways. I have tried to make amends, but she nurses her grudges regardless. She even managed to turn Cosmos against me. These girls seem to consider me some sort of villain. It's the most upsetting. Now this is the interesting kind of information. Hifumi did do something to earn or after all. I wonder what. I'd like to ask her, but before I have a choice. Oh goodness! Hifumi looks back at the miso soup. I was so caught up in our idle chat, I forgot that my miso soup will burn if I don't take off the heat. I apologize, Hippie, but I need to focus on cookies. Propose our conversation? Oh yeah, that's fine. Thank you for being so patient, dear. Why don't we talk after breakfast? I can come to your room. Like, does that sound alright? That's fine, I'll see you later then. Yes indeed, that would be lovely. Hiroku? Okay. Nigo's eyes shine with a playful luster. I hope your hungry breakfast today will be delicious. Please eat a lot and grow strong and healthy. There's nothing that would make me happier. I have a bad feeling about this. If she comes to our room with a BDSM fucking costume, I will fucking scare the living shit out of myself. I love looking after people. I eat breakfast in the dining room with Maria and Cosmos Linger. Like Hifumi promised, it's delicious. The rice hot and steamy. Mackerel filled of flavor. The miso soup full rich! After eating my fill, I return to my room in hopes of reuniting with Ingu. I feel tired after consuming so much food and my stomach aches little. I yawn, my fatigue is starting to creep in on me. I really like to lay down. Though I came here to relax, I don't think I've gotten that much sleep. My head eyes heavily and the Lord on my futon incredible powerful. I'm just a mere human and can't resist the call of my sheets a second longer. Sorry, Hifumi, I'm really gotta take a nap. I creep beneath my sheets and rest my head on my pillow. Going to sleep right after breakfast might be a little slow, sure, but I think I've earned this privilege. I have to wake up early every morning to commute to work. I deserve a break. I turn about in my futon, trying to get comfortable. I yawn again. This time I don't bother trying to. Hifumi isn't here. Maybe she isn't coming. That being the case, I don't have to worry about being presentable. I can just relax. My eyes fall shut. I feel someone scramble into slumber. When? Hippie! I hear a magical voice from the other side of the folding door. We wrap the knuckles. Are you there, Hippie? Would you like to talk? Oh. I sit up disturbing my futon. So, Hifumi didn't forget. She really came to see me. The thought of her is a heart-warming one, but I still can't shake fatigues of sleep that cling to me. At least another 5 minutes. Since Hifumi came to see me, it would be rude to turn her away. Yes, I'm here. You can come in. Thank you very much. I'm sorry for disturbing you. The sliding door. Oh, she's not in the BDSM clothes. Okay. The sliding door opened as Hifumi steps inside. She closes the door behind her, then looks at me. I'm still sitting in my futon. My hair rumpled. I must look bravely and half asleep. Tiffany's expression softens into a look of motherly concern. Oh dear, did you not get enough rest that night before, Hippie? I guess not, no. I wanted to sleep in, but I've gotta use to waking up early. My job must have conditioned me. Oh, you poor baby! You don't look exhausted. Why don't you rest where head upon my lap? Sinks into the floor, her kimono pulling. This is a bad idea, dude! The patterned fabric kimono strains across her eyes in a truly delightful manner. I love to rest my head on her lap at first, but is that alright? Really alright? Of course! I wouldn't offered otherwise. Now please come over here and let me look after you. I'll envelope you in my love, just as a mother might. That's very kind of you, but I heap me spectacular. Won't your legs get numb kneeling on the ground like that? I don't want you getting pins and needles. How considerate! You really don't think of everything. I appreciate your thoughtfulness, dear, but you don't. But you needn't worry. I'm consumer to kneeling for a long period of time on Tommy mats. I have more stamina than imagine. All right, and that will be the end of this part. I'm gonna save it. Yes. I hope you guys have a nice positive day. Take care and stay positive. We're gonna find out what the hell happens with this fucking bitch who wants to make us her slave next time. So stay positive, everyone.